ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
All right. Hold the phone. We got a schedule to keep here, folks. Thank you for joining me on yet another impromptu live stream. But lulls can't wait. When it drops in your lap, you got to move on it, folks. I want to thank you all for joining me this morning. I think you'll enjoy this one. Though I'll say maybe not the best Vonhelton video out there. Oh, how sweet it is. The karma. Karma is a fickle bitch. But sometimes when you sit back and watch it take place, and the irony. Oh, the sweet, sweet irony, folks. My goodness. How you feeling this morning? It's kind of raining here. It's still warm, but it's raining. It's a rainy day. It's a sad rainy day for poor Mr. Vonhelton. Take a look here. What do we got going on here? No, Vonhelton didn't disappear. So to bring some people up to date, if you're not in the know, actually here, look. If you want to be in the know, you want to know what the hell's going on, you can come on over there. Join the trolls, haters, and naysayers. Shameless plug for the Discord. You can check us out over there too. But Vonhelton recently on his YouTube account got a slap on the wrist by YouTube for spewing his fucking nonsense about the RONA. I don't want to trigger any fucking algorithms out there. So he got a terms of service violation against his account. He already had a warning for one of his Trump videos, and he got he can't do it. Oh. Thank you very much, sir. You are a scholar and a gentleman. And in any event, so Vonhelton was all fucking, he's butthurt. He made a video on BitChute. And of course, YouTube are communists and they're liberals and they're fucking evil, satanic, blood-drinking atheists that are out to censor him. And he can't do anything for a week. If he gets another strike, it's like fucking 2 weeks or whatever, then 3 he's gone, right? Coincidentally, his best buddy, his goy boy, the fucking wannabe, the dentite, in it for the jokes, folks, J-Dubs, also got a strike. So they opened a backup channel. And that's where they're going to do their thing and say what they want for a while. And what's it called? Christians, Muslims, pagans, and Jews. Right? I would love Muslims to come in there and talk to Vonhelton. That would be great. But all that aside, surprise, they've already got a strike on their channel, folks. Now their backup channel, their island, Escape Island, has been severely attacked by that hard left Silicon Valley. They're attacking them, folks. We should just get right into this. So, you'll never believe what he got a strike for. Oh, this is where it gets sweet. But, so it starts out with Mr. J-Dubs, who, by the way, talks shit about me, but won't say my name. I think that's pretty fucking weak. Just saying. If you got something to say it. Not the guy with the fucking South Park avatar. That fucking shit stain. Fuck him, Vaughn. Alright, guys, let's move. Oh, and I heard Solar Marshall's not doing too good. Let's, thoughts and prayers for Solar Marshall. Apparently he's got the fucking shits real bad. He's drinking the aloe vera. The Olivera. Alright, here we go, folks. Mr. Dubs. Yeah, mecha like a high, mecha hidey ho, you fucking wannabe. Look at this guy. No one's watching this. No one's watching this. Like, I would like to pause this for a couple reasons. One, I'm not going to mention. Maybe you'll see it. But if you look over from that, you'll notice harassment and cyberbullying. They got a strike for harassment. Oh, damn, there's no sound. Anyways, there it is. Let's play it again. Let's back it up. Sorry about that, folks. It all stands. Oh, where are we going?
Content was removed. If you think we made a mistake, go. Warning will remain on your suspense too long. But we got here with a guideline, community guideline strike. This was a warning this time. Your content was removed due to violations of our community guidelines. That was point one. Point two says because it's your first time, your account isn't affected. You're only warned once, and this warning will remain on your channel. If this third bulletin point, if this happens again, it says your channel will get a community guideline strike. The fourth one says here you won't be able to do things like upload posts or live stream for 1 week. Baruch Hashem. Your content was removed. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal the decision. And as of today, I did appeal for the decision, and it came back. They said, go have a nice life. And it was flagged. The video was special episode 1, Illuminati, John and Vaughn, where we were taking viewer questions. It was a viewer donation recommendation video.
And they were fucking talking shit, and they got slapped for fucking harassment and cyberbullying. Oh my goodness. And you know what? It's true. Vonhelton, that should be the angle. I was thinking about this, folks. Run, Rev, Run, that campaign worked beautifully. I just, come on, let's be honest. That is an excellent, that worked a wedge. That was beautiful. But I think the thing with this, Vonhelton is a bully. I think that's the thing he should be getting called out on. I mean, he screams at people, he kicks people, he fucking treats people like shit. Vonhelton is actually, this is the irony of the whole thing, because much of what he accuses his trolls, haters, and naysayers of being, he is. That's what he is. I actually have a folder of videos I was compiling a long time ago. I was going to make a video like showing the case of Vonhelton is actually a troll. Because, I mean, I have recordings of this guy talking about, he's launching flag campaigns against me before I even posted the fucking video. So, I'm just saying, I'm just soaking it in. Vonhelton. He is a harasser and a cyber. It's demonstrable, folks. It's in writing. It's legal now. They would think so, right? It's YouTube, it's legal. We'll go with that. Oh, he does come in the room here, folks. Coming up.
Which you can do. You can donate and ask for topics. We did that, and it was flagged harassment and cyberbullying. I don't know who the hell we were harassing or cyberbullying, but I did appeal it, and I did get back an email. Let me see if I can pop open the email. Can I open the email? Let's see.
Oh, this is good.
Let me open the email.
This is sweet too. This is the cherry on the sundae, folks. This is the icing on the cake. The appeal. You can look at the sorrow in this man's face. Look, it is painful for him to read this. Oy vey.
Real wonderful people we have on YouTube, don't we? We have some really nice, wonderful, beautiful people on the channel. We really do. Some lovely people. Lovely, wonderful people who are part of the show here. Let's see. Microsoft Edge. We reached a decision. I'm sharing the video. You see that? This is the email we got back. Let me blow it up like a Muslim. Hello, Christian, Muslim, pagans, and Jews. We reviewed your appeal for the following content.
Right, so you obviously all caught that, right? I'm just saying. I mean, these guys, the persecuted, right? But then he says shit like that, right? I'm just saying. And they don't understand why people would be offended. And I brought this up before, it's just really interesting, Vonhelton's argument, his perception of free speech, right? Because as I pointed out before, it wasn't that long ago we played a stream when it was Annabelle, Gabe, and Vonhelton in it, and Vonhelton correctly made the argument that free speech constitutionally doesn't apply to YouTube necessarily, because YouTube is a private entity and they kind of dictate what they want on their platform, right? And he also pointed out that free speech and freedom of expression typically refer to the government's role in your suppression. Or you guys know this. I mean, come on, we all know this, right? But of course, now he argues that his free speech is being stifled because he can't spew fucking his verbal diarrhea all over the fucking social media platforms, right? So everywhere he goes, he gets in trouble. But this is the rejection letter. This is great. This is like a breakup. Look at this guy. He's a sad, sad soul. This is hurting him. It's like a breakup, man. I kind of feel bad, really. Kind of like Corky.
Episode number 1, Illuminati, John and Vaughn. We reviewed your contact carefully, which I probably call bullshit on that one, and have confirmed that it violates our community guidelines. We know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place. Oh yeah, sure. All the pedophile videos you have all over YouTube. I'm sure that's fine. How this affects your channel? We won't be putting your content back on YouTube. Thank you sincerely to YouTube team, and of course, there's nothing I could do about it. I'm completely helpless. YouTube does not care about me. YouTube could care less about someone like myself. Anyone, any of us. I'll give YouTube 3 Andreas out of 3. How's that? That's what I think about that. So, it is what it is, and we're going to keep rocking and rolling, and we're going to keep living life, and we're going to keep loving life and doing what we got to do in life, and it's beautiful. Life is good. If I get this channel taken down, I just make another channel. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal to me. I got my hair slicked back. I put a little gel in my hair. I'm looking good. Got the beard going. I'm loving life. I'm outside in the sun.
Yeah.
About the algorithms could have got hit. It's all fables.
Okay. Vonhelton drops in, up around.
In the mail.
Your word
right
matters.
Here.
Law is very clear on a public forum. What channel?
Sorry, folks. Oh, he comes in hot.
Let's show you the garden. Oh, by the way, we got merchandise.
Oh, thank goodness.
For those who want to buy, we got merchandise. Links in the description. I love Torah.
No thanks.
No,
not doing it.
Oh, that's good. I made myself some herbal tea. Let me show you my garden. We're gonna get. Oh God, where is Irv? I don't know where Irv is. Who's good old Vaughn?
What a schmuck.
I should set up the laptop. We're gonna dig out. Oh boy.
Oh, here he comes.
Let me show you something I got on my channel. Tell me if this is the same thing you got and the same thing.
Probably.
This is what I got in the mail yesterday.
Yesterday? You got that in the mail yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, the special
April
episode.
6th.
Yeah. Harassment and cyberbullying? What the
fuck?
fuck?
We were harassed and cyberbullying the Illuminati.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We were listen to this, Vaughn. We were harassing and cyberbullying the Illuminati. The people who are trying to destroy the world and kill us, we're bullying them. They're not bullying us. We're bullying them.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not joking.
So we're not allowed to speak out against an organization that wants to kill us? Really? Really, YouTube? Oh, I swear to God, I wish I could get a lawyer. I swear to God, I would sue these motherfuckers.
Now, you see, I love how they try to spin this shit, right? Because it has Illuminati in the title, they're now playing it off. It's like, oh, he got slapped in the wrist for speaking out against Illuminati. No, because you were doing fucking shit that deserved to get flagged in the video. I mean, it's just really that simple, folks.
Fuckers, They
were harassers and cyberbulliers. They are the bullies, folks. I'm sorry, that's the truth. They are the bullies.
Sue these motherfuckers into the ground. We don't have a right to speak out against a group that has totally and completely admitted they want to kill us.
Exactly.
For real? What a load of shit. Well, now they got me on medical misinformation.
Oh,
never mind the fact that I was an orderly for 14 years and an EMT for 5 years. Ignore all that. It's that even if I was a doctor, I don't have a medical opinion on YouTube. I do not have a medical opinion. Okay, Ben Carson is a licensed MD. He is a real doctor. Do you see Ben Carson's comments on COVID anywhere on YouTube? No. You know why? Because YouTube removed them.
Remember a couple of months ago where those 6 doctors made a public service announcement
and
about
YouTube deleted all their accounts and removed
they went bye-bye.
Yep. Yeah.
They got raptured quicker.
Just before he says something crazy, which he's going to say right now. Look at the man. Anyways, just a total disclaimer, YouTube, if you're listening, the opinions expressed by these two meatheads is not shared by the host of this. I will try to correct misinformation the best I can. Anyways.
You could say Jesus.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it was what? How many? What was it? Six doctors? I think. No, it was more than that. Wasn't it?
5, 6, 7 doctors.
I think. I think it was more than. Actually, I think it was more than that. Wasn't it? Like, I don't know. It was a hell of a lot of doctors.
It was a while ago, so I don't remember exactly.
It was a lot of doctors. Okay, but yeah, all their accounts were deleted, and the video that they came out on was deleted, and so yeah, you cannot. You see. Here's what I said in my video. What I said in my video is that YouTube claims to be a public forum. Okay. Well, now the law is very clear on a public forum. In a public forum, everyone is allowed freedom of speech. That's the law. YouTube, I'm looking at you, YouTube. That's the law. If you're going to claim you have a public forum, then everyone has a right and an entitlement to their opinion. That is in the Constitution of the United States. You might have heard of that document. Anyway, the point is that is what YouTube claims to be. They claim to be a public forum. They claim to be family-oriented even in some cases. All right. Now, if that is indeed the case, then you can't deny anyone their opinion. Whether you like it or not, they have a right to their opinion. Now, what you can do, though, YouTube, how you can fix this, YouTube, tomorrow.
Isn't that interesting? So Vonhelton is trying to use the argument that because they're trying to make it a place for children, people like Vonhelton should be able to corrupt their minds with misinformation and convince them to move to his dank FEMA trailer. Untethered, like hindered. They should not. YouTube has no right.
As you password YouTube, you put a password a front door on YouTube. You put a big disclaimer on your front page saying our opinion is the only fucking opinion that matters. Go fuck yourselves. It's a private website. Now, if you put that shit on your front page and you password protect your YouTube channel, your main YouTube, YouTube as a whole, YouTube website as a whole, if you password it and you put a big disclaimer in the front that this is a private forum, this is a private environment, and only your word matters. Now, if you do that, then you can put all the draconian rules on us you want. But as long as you keep insisting that YouTube is a public forum, you cannot. It is unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional on its face.
I appealed the decision.
Right.
And they gave me this email. It says, we've reviewed your content carefully, right? They reviewed it with a telescope, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
And we confirmed that it violates our community guidelines. So they're saying that they actually reviewed the video.
There's no fucking way in hell
There's no way. They've reviewed that video and then
everything we discussed in that video was in a historical context. Okay, right. So either they just didn't like our fucking video, which is probably what happened, or they're totally ignorant of history. One or the other. Take your pick. But anybody, the information we talked about concerning the Illuminati can be found anywhere on the internet. You can look it all up. Adam Weishaupt is a real person. The Illuminati really did exist. George Washington really did speak out against them, not once but twice. And this information is public knowledge. Anybody can go get it. You can go to a physical library.
No. Before this derails too far into the shit abyss, which, folks, I'm going to let it totally. Let's just keep it clear here. YouTube hit them for harassment and cyberbullying. Nothing to do with the Illuminati or the denial of the existence of fucking Vonhelton's adolescent power fantasies. Anyways.
Bury and get it even. All right. So YouTube just didn't like the video. That's all there is to it. They just didn't like the fucking video. Period. End of story. They just didn't like it.
So you can't upload on YouTube?
I can't do shit on YouTube. I've got a warning and a strike, and so I can't do shit.
Oh, so you got a week ban, or how long is your ban?
I have a week? Are you kidding me? They banned me for fucking 3 months.
They got you for 3 months?
No, they didn't.
For 3 months.
We covered this in my last video. Vonhelton is an idiot. Okay, the strike stays against you for 3 months, but the penalty being that you can't upload or live stream only for your first strike is 1 week. But the strike remains, meaning during that probation period, if you get another strike, then you go to the next tier, which is 2 weeks. We covered this. Vonhelton is an idiot. He actually adds up all the different stuff, right? Like, oh, it's like 3 months here, 90 days, and then it's a week there, and then it's like, oh my god, it's going to be fucking 12 years before I can put a video up again. Like, this is how this man's mind works. Like, it's just, and you gotta love Chris Chan's sweater. Once again, hanging in the closet behind him, folks. Thank you for joining me.
Even though their rules say I'm only supposed to be banned for 3 weeks, I'm banned for 3 months.
Never said 3
Hold on a
weeks.
second.
What's going on there?
It never said anything about fuck. Oh my god.
Something.
Gee.
So what's going on there?
Oy vey.
Let me see something.
If you get a warning and a strike, they ban me for 3 months. It says up at the top 3 weeks, but they didn't. They banned me for 3 months, not 3 weeks. So YouTube cannot count. Okay, or they do not know simple math, one or the other. Whoever's running YouTube apparently does not know simple math. 3 weeks is not 3 months, folks. It's not. I am not allowed to do anything until July the 6th, I think it is. My video is on BitChute, folks, for anybody to go watch it.
Yeah, I saw. You sent it to me. I was.
Mm-hmm. Yep, July the 6th, I think is when I'm allowed back, which is 3 months, not 3 weeks. That's 3 months.
I'm gonna try connecting your channel. Right.
Maybe they just got confused. Oh, it'll connect.
Yeah.
It'll connect.
Oh yeah, I tried connecting StreamYard to your channel. It says it looks like you.
That's a good point, Fat Photog. You got to understand, folks, that YouTube in Kentucky is different. You don't care how it works in all the other states. In Kentucky, they do it different.
YouTube is preventing you from streaming at this time.
Yes, correct. And
YouTube is stopping. YouTube is stopping you from.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and they apparently they can't count either, because I'm pretty sure 3 months and 3 weeks are two different things. See, I'm only supposed to be down for 3 weeks. Well, they got 3 months on there, so it's all bullshit.
I'm taking a screenshot of that so I can put up on here.
I'll do better than that. I'll fucking show it to you right here, right now. And that way you've got it.
Well, I want everyone to show. I want everyone to see on.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. We'll put it up right now so everybody can see it. But yeah, it's all bullshit, man. 3 weeks is not 3 months, man. Okay, yeah, and there's that. Mm-hmm.
That's what StreamYards is saying. I tried putting a video on Von's channel called Von Flagged, and then when I hit live, it said it looks like YouTube is stopping you from. And here's what Von's showing us from his side here.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Something went wrong.
Wrong stream.
Something went wrong. Where am I at? Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, now I got to figure out how to zoom it in here so y'all can see the shit.
There you go. Blow it up like a Muslim.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. One of 3 community guideline strikes. Yeah.
Okay, now look here. 1 week over here.
Okay,
right?
follow along, folks.
And then 2 weeks over here.
No. If this happens again. Okay, now, folks, follow the bouncing ball. I'm gonna put it back. I want you guys to follow Vonhelton's logic here, because I'm assuming it's the same as last time. So let's get into it.
Right here, right now.
Well, I want everyone to show. I want everyone to see on.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. We'll put it up right now so everybody can see it. But yeah, it's all bullshit, man. 3 weeks is not 3 months, man. Okay, yeah, and there's that. Mm-hmm.
That's what StreamYards is saying. I tried putting a video on Von's channel called Von Flagged, and then when I hit live, it said it looks like YouTube is stopping you from. And here's what Von's showing us from his side here.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Something went wrong.
Wrong stream.
Something went wrong.
Yeah, yes, Lady Starfire. He's said that twice now, right? And even like, hey, listen, it's not the most horrific thing. I mean, I'm not trying to make a big deal of it, but just the context, right? Like, here's a dude, he's a dentite, a wannabe Jew guy, fucking making anti-Semitic statements, right, about another group of people, and they're wondering. I mean, this is the mild stuff, so they're wondering why they might have got flagged, right? Might have got slapped on the wrist. But again, I digress, folks. I'm sorry.
Where am I? Hold on. Oh, there it is.
We're following the Vonhelton logic here.
Okay, now I got to figure out how to zoom it in here. So
Jesus Christ!
There you go. Blow it up like a Muslim.
Yeah, there it is, folks.
One of 3 community guideline strikes. Yeah.
Okay, now look here. 1 week over here, right? 1 week, and then 2 weeks over here. That's 3 weeks, right? Okay, even a fucking YouTube.
Wait. Zoom out once because you got to cut off a little bit. Zoom out once.
A little bit. Okay. All right.
Okay, let me read that now. You won't be able to do things like upload, post, or live stream for 1 week, 6 days left. Your channel will you won't be able to do things.
That's true, HD, because he wasn't slandering or slurring like Arabic people or something like that. I was thinking Semitic Muslim, but of course it's a slur against a religion, so right, it would be anti-Islamic. Technically, you're right.
Upload for 2 weeks.
Okay.
No,
so
no.
Okay.
No. That's if you get striked again.
All right.
You got 1 week left.
Okay. Well, now, all right. So now we go down here. All right.
Okay.
Expires July the 5th. Okay,
Yeah. That means you go back to 0 strikes.
That's 3 months, though, dude. That's 3 months.
Yeah. Let me explain to you what they're trying to say to you.
Okay.
You're banned from YouTube for a week.
Right.
After that week, you're going to be able to upload things.
Right.
But if you start uploading things and you get striked again, you're going to lose your channel because basically what they're saying is you have to be a good boy until July 5th, where you go back to having no strikes, and then you can get another strike. But if you get another strike within the strike period, you lose your channel. That's what they're saying. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Okay, now.
And actually, even though, okay, here's the difference, right? If we look at the listen, folks, it's obvious that J-Dubs, I'll give him a few IQ points above Vonhelton, but he's still got it wrong, right? He's trying to explain. So it is true, as we all know. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, folks, but we're on the record here. So, yes, Vonhelton is on probation until July 5th. He is prohibited from uploading or live streaming for 1 week. If during that period he gets another strike, he doesn't lose his channel. He goes to the next step, which is 2 strikes, which it clearly says off to the right, and you get a 2-week suspension from YouTube. If you get a 3rd strike, then you're gone. That's how it works. God damn it.
See, here's a special user donation, episode 1, Illuminati. The same video you got a strike on for harassing. Yeah. I got a strike for medical misinformation.
We didn't even talk about medical. We didn't even talk about medical stuff on that show.
Apparently, we must have spoke about COVID or something because that's where it takes me to. It takes me to this huge page about COVID, medical misinformation.
We didn't fucking talk about COVID.
I don't remember us talking about COVID, but they claim we did. You know how you?
That's a bunch of bullshit. Bubba Meiser.
Well, I agree, but that's just.
I was watching that stream. They most definitely did. They were talking about lots of bullshit about COVID.
The way it goes. So I hid the rest of my videos in case they got cute and decided to flag some more.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, very good idea. So
basically, you got 1 week ban, right? And that strike that you got hit stays until July 5th. Okay, that strike stays on your channel for 3 months.
Right.
Now, if you don't do anything wrong in 3 months, you go back to being normal. You go back to having a clean channel.
All right.
If you get hit with a second strike before July 5th, you get a permanent ban.
Right. Okay.
That's what they're trying to say.
It's the same. You know what? Well, they're banning.
It says the same thing on my side.
Okay, well, like I said, they're banning conservatives.
Yeah.
For any old fucking reason. But see, here's the thing. I'm an actual medical professional. I was a medical professional for almost 20 fucking years. Okay. but I can't speak my medical opinion. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. There's no way that's lawful. There's not if YouTube is going to insist.
Yeah, how dare YouTube censor someone like Vonhelton, who claims to have 20 years medical experience. It's funny how this just keeps expanding, right? His orderly job was literally dumping bedpans at his parents' retirement homes. That is the scope. That is the depth of his medical experience. And how dare YouTube stop someone like Vonhelton, a man who cannot even pick up dog shit off the floor to provide a clean environment for his own children. Why would they be concerned about people like him using their platform to give medical advice? Would there be liability in that, folks? I'm not sure.
That they are a public forum. Okay, that's the key word there. That they are a public forum. Okay, their website has not passworded. Their website is not privatized. Now, if they privatize their website and they password protect their website and they put up a disclaimer saying our word is the only word that fucking matters, then there's nothing I can do. But they ain't doing that. They're saying they're a public forum. Okay, if they're a public forum, then the Constitution rules and reigns. And the Constitution says we have a right to our opinions and we have a right to peacefully assemble. When we come into I almost say Google Hangout, but when we come into a hangout like this,
a virtual hangout,
we are peacefully assembling, which is protected under the Constitution of the United States. Alternatively, YouTube could also get around this by taking their headquarters and moving their headquarters to Communist China or North Korea or Vietnam or some other communist nation. Now, if they did that, then they could claim that we ain't got shit to say. You know.
So what's the point of having this? They talk about this all the time. This Article 230. You heard about this Article 230 bullshit?
Alan Reyes
Tell me about
donated
Article
$2.
It's something about that.
Super chat. That's a hideous rodent law on the left there.
Indeed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You can't be sued for there's a law in the United States that says that like corporations can't be held liable for someone else's. What happened?
I said they're coming for you, John.
Oh yeah. Hopefully a nuke's dropping on my head.
There you go, man. Just flipping the bird and fire up a cigar. Man.
Apparently it's like a fire truck going by, but so this is something called Article 230, which says that corporations cannot be held liable for speech. Some bullshit like that.
Right.
So if that's the case, then they shouldn't be censoring.
No.
Right? So if I'm on here on YouTube spewing a bunch of nonsense, which they call misinformation, it doesn't matter anyway because they're protected. Aren't they protect? So what are they? It's about controlling you. They want to control you. These people. It's okay for Zuckerberg to go on, go around saying that the COVID vaccination changes your DNA, and he doesn't want to be. He's anti-vaxxer. Right? It's okay for Mark Zuckerberg to be anti-vaxxer because it's going to change your DNA. But if I said that,
I get banned.
I get banned because
that's what YouTube said. You should have seen this huge list, John. They had this huge list of shit you can't talk about on COVID. Yeah. And they had you coming or going because no matter what you said about COVID, they could ban your ass. Mm-hmm. Well, fuck me. That's not freedom. That's not freedom of speech. It's not fair use either.
They got you coming and going. You can't say anything about it. They got you banned. They got you blocked, folks. No, it was a pretty straightforward list. It was like, one, stop spreading bullshit. 2, stop talking about shit you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Just stop. 3, you're not an expert. 4, you're a fucking loser. And, 5, anyways, sorry.
That's for damn sure. Right. Okay? So, if I mention COVID in any way, shape, or form other than the communist WHO, when they are a communist organization because they support the Great Reset, which is Stalinistic communism, they support the Great Reset. Okay, so they are a communist organization. They are a globalist communist organization. That's what they are. Okay. And according to YouTube's own fucking page, if you do not quote the WHO as the legitimate answer, you are persona non grata and they'll put a strike on your account. Well, see, that's bullshit. I'm not a communist. Why should I side with communists when I'm not a communist? And because I have an opinion that's different from the WHO, how do you know my opinion ain't right? See, YouTube, and I said this in my video too, YouTube is not a licensed medical professional.
And neither are you, Vonhelton. That's why they don't want to be liable for, giving people misinformation. Why is it when Vaughn sits like that, or when his hands are perched up for a second ago, he looks like an old lady, like holding a purse, and he's like ready to go to church or some shit? Let me see if I can pause it.
Communist organization. That's what they are.
Look, he's like, he's singing at church right now, folks.
Damn internet!
Mr. Unite for the Children donated $2 through Super Chat. GD YouTube. Trying to hide hydrococaine.
Oh, yes, we haven't even touched that yet, folks. But what do you think? Look at him. Oh, little town of Manchester.
Okay, and according to YouTube's own fucking page, if you do not quote the WHO as the legitimate answer, you are persona non grata and they'll put a strike on your account. Well, see, that's bullshit. I'm not a communist. Why should I side with communists when I'm not a communist? And because I have an opinion that's different from the WHO, how do you know my opinion ain't right? See, YouTube, and I said this in my video too, YouTube is not a licensed medical professional. They are a website. That's all they are, is a website. They're not a licensed medical professional. And I can go to any licensed medical professional and I can verify that, yes, the vaccine is in fact a weakened form of the virus. I can go to any medical professional and say that, yes, mRNA strands have been known to alter some. Okay.
All right. You know what? I'm going to move it ahead a little bit because Vonhelton's stupid mouth is going to get me fucking pinched for... Folks, YouTube. This is not my... I do not share these fucking opinions.
Operated, it's like a little...
Yeah, it also keeps the damn GMO shit from getting on them, too.
I bought some...
Very nice.
Cucumbers,
tomatoes,
peppers, all of the StreamYards, and I would recommend people emailing StreamYards and letting them know that, hey, we want to be able to connect to these different social media.
We want to be able to connect to these new websites. Correct. That's right. We want to be able to connect to these because and another thing I mentioned in my video, which is over on BitChute, that you can go check out. Is drop a link in the comment. Yeah, I'll drop a link to my BitChute in the chat there. But yeah, another thing I mentioned is the fact that like I said, they're violating the Constitution, man. They don't have a right to violate the Constitution, not as long as they're in the United States. Now if they pull up stakes, if they move their headquarters from the United States to communist China or communist North Korea or some other communist state where you don't have a right of freedom of speech and you don't have a right to peacefully assemble, then they can make all the draconian laws and rules and regs they want because they're not bound by the U.S. Constitution. YouTube may actually do that, I believe. I believe they may actually do that. They may tear down their headquarters here in the United States and take it to a communist nation. I hope they do. I really do. I'm encouraging YouTube. Move your headquarters to a communist nation.
They're all a bunch of liberal assholes.
Yeah, they're already communist anyway. So why not just fucking move it to a communist nation and be done with it? I mean, you're already communist anyway. I mean, I just read your fucking rules and regs. You're acting like a communist dictator any fucking way. So why not move to a communist country where you can enjoy your communist ideology? Duh. I mean, that's common sense, right?
So if you're just joining us, folks, thank you. First of all, thank you, everybody, for joining me this morning. But if you're just getting here and just saying, what the heck is going on? Why are we listening to Vonhelton talk about nonsense? I'm just reveling in the fact that he got a strike on his backup channel for harassment and cyberbullying. Oh, I love it. I love it.
You want to be communist? Go to a communist country. There's nobody hindering you. There's nobody stopping you from doing that shit. And China is supposed to be a big mover anyway, right? I mean, isn't that what everybody's claiming? That it's going to be a big mover? So, yeah, but anyway, Rumble and Odyssey, huh? I'm going to have to fucking take care of business and get me that shit took care of. Definitely. Share the link. I'm going to share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Share the link. I'm going to share the link. Share the link. Share the link.
I'm back, Vaughn. I didn't mean to leave you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got everything under control, dude. It's all good, man. Plant your plants, dude.
I didn't know you got. I didn't know you even got hit with a copyright strike. You should have told me sooner.
I did.
I didn't watch your whole video. I only I only skimmed through it a little bit because I woke up and I saw you message me and I looked at it. I didn't really look at it 100%. But I guess you talk about that in the video.
Well, like I said, I mean, I'll create me an account on Rumble. And if they want to, if YouTube continues its draconian ways, then I'll just move to Rumble or Odyssey, and that'll be the end of that shit. That'll be the end of it.
How big you doing? How are you on BitChute? How you doing over there?
I was doing real good. I was getting about 500 views a video. Now I'm only getting about 200 views a video. So I'm declining on BitChute for some reason. I don't know why, but I just am. I guess because I came back to YouTube. I guess that's why everybody stopped going to BitChute, because I came back to YouTube. I came back to YouTube on the auspices that I hooked up with this new family, this new internet family, to give me views and to help me get my YouTube channel growing back again. And I'll be damned if they didn't pull this draconian bullshit again. So, but what else is new, right?
We're all getting hit pretty hard.
Every conservative is being hit. And that's what I brought up to someone else the other day. Every conservative is being hit by YouTube. Every conservative. It doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what your topic is. They're finding a way to flag your channel and try to get you taken down. Because that's what YouTube is all about. They are communists. I mean, let's be honest. That's what YouTube has become. They become a communist enclave where only communism gets to speak their mind. And if you're against the globalist communists, your word don't mean shit. And you get a strike on your account. Yeah, that's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it means. And like I said, I read these off in my video. Anybody can go watch it, Fucking crazy. I mean, anything you say, they can literally twist it into a means of giving you a strike. Well, that's bullshit. That's total bullshit.
You can't even talk about the topics.
No, because the very list of things that Vaughn shows and he refers to are very specific about things that they would, because it's a question of liability. That's what it is. I mean, they're a business. And as Vonhelton pointed out, they are not medical experts. And Vonhelton does not have 20 years of any kind of real medical experience. Oh my goodness. I like what that lumbar cushion is doing for his fucking... Folks, this is all an optical illusion, by the way. This is all an optical illusion. He's going to have to start wearing lower cut ones, so show off that cleavage.
You can't even talk about it. No, you can't. If you mention anything. Okay, I talked about where Bill Gates got up on a stage and said that he was going to control the population through vaccines. They even mentioned that in this fucking stupid ass list. You can't even talk about Bill Gates. You can't even quote Bill Gates' his own words about where he said that he would use vaccines to do population control. That's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Like I said, if I had a lawyer with a pair of balls, I would already be the new owner of YouTube right now, because I'd sue him into a fucking oblivion. But There is no lawyer out there with a pair of balls. They don't.
How come you don't think Congress does anything about it? How come Congress doesn't?
Nobody. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me address that.
So this is interesting. This is interesting, folks.
Anybody.
Jesus Christ, what's that? Folks. My phone is going crazy, silly. All right, anyways. Now that that's all over with. This is really interesting, folks. Because you never know what's going to happen. It's a live show, folks. It's really interesting because these ultra uber conservative right winger Trump supporter, fucking down with the government, fucking the whole first half of this is them crying about their rights to spew bullshit and misinformation has been infringed. It's a constitutional injustice which has been done. That's the case they've been pleading. But now they're going to actually advocate for government intervention to make a private entity, YouTube, bend to their will. It's just, my goodness. I'm actually not that shocked, but
it's anyone in Congress right now, the Senate or the House, is your friend or is on your side. I got a newsflash for you. They are not. All right. The only friend you had in that fucking Washington, D.C. was Donald Trump. That was the only real friend you had. I mean, these congressmen and senators, these House of Representatives people and senators, they've had how many years to repeal Roe v. Wade, which is unconstitutional? They've had how many years to repeal the Act of 1903 and 1871? How many years have they had to repeal those? All of which is unconstitutional. It's all unconstitutional. But yet right. Congress sits on their ass and they don't repeal this shit. And since we're talking about constitutional, let's talk about the Supreme Court since we're at it. The Supreme Court's job is to observe and control what goes out about the Constitution of the United States. All right. Is Roe v. Wade unconstitutional? Of course it is. The Founding Fathers in the Constitution say that all men, born or unborn, are guaranteed the right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Can you have life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness if you're aborted? Fuck no, you can't. Okay, so is abortion unconstitutional? Fuck yes, it is. The Founding Fathers addressed it 250 years ago. Okay, so where is Congress? Where is the Supreme Court? Oh, they're over kissing Planned Parenthood's ass. That's where they're at. Okay, so no, they got no intention of overturning Roe v. Wade ever. It'll never fucking happen, short of a miracle of the gods themselves. Yeah. Now, on to the Act of 1871 and the Act of 1903, both of which are unconstitutional. First of all, you have the Act of 1871, which established Washington, D.C. as a capital and gave it its own government. Okay, well, that's a violation of the Constitution, which says that no foreign power is allowed on U.S. soil. Okay, if Washington, D.C. has its own government, which it does, is it a foreign power? Fuck yes, it is. So is it unconstitutional? Absolutely. Okay, so we have to repeal the Act of 1871. It is unconstitutional. Now, the Act of 1903. What did the Act of 1903 do? It established the Federal Reserve and the IRS, both of which are unconstitutional. All right, the IRS is a military arm of the Federal Reserve. Is a foreign military allowed on U.S. soil? No, that's unconstitutional. Right. Is the Federal Reserve allowed to print our money? No, that's unconstitutional. The Congress says the Constitution says Congress shall coin our money interest-free. All right. So the Federal Reserve, which is actually a private bank owned by Rothschild, who isn't even an American, by the way, okay, but he's printing our money and charging us huge amounts of interest to do it. Most of that $22 trillion up there is interest on printing our money, folks. That's what it is.
That's all that's interest, yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So if we get rid of that shit, then we can actually fix this.
You know what? I didn't think about that before. Yeah, the United States, the Washington D.C. is a foreign entity in a way.
It is a foreign entity, correct?
Yeah.
And according to the Founding Fathers, foreign powers are not allowed on U.S. soil. Hello, United Nations. I'm looking at you because you're not allowed here either. You got to get your ass off our soil. The American soil is sovereign. No foreign power is allowed to be on sovereign American soil, period. End of story. They're not. They're just not. Okay?
Yeah, he always looks kind of lost. But I also think J-Dubs always looks like he's on the brink of pushing out a turd or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, so the United Nations and Washington, D.C. are totally and completely unconstitutional on their face, as is the abortion issue, and as is the Federal Reserve and the IRS. Okay, they're unconstitutional. Okay, so now Congress has had how many years to repeal this shit? Have they done anything? No. The Supreme Court has had years and years and years to repeal this shit. Have they done anything? No. Kavanaugh and Roberts, not only did they not repeal Roe v. Wade, but Kavanaugh and Roberts went over there and kissed Planned Parenthood's ass. I've got the article from Politico. I can bring it up right now. In fact, I think I will. I'm going to bring that article up right now. I'm going to let y'all see it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a really good point, Vaughn.
Of course, it's a good point.
Uh-oh. Reading with Vaughn. Get your kids. He insists. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, there's the Politico story right there, buddy. There it is. Let's blow it up.
Blow it up.
Blow it up,
Leonard.
Blow it up, man.
Here we go.
Blow it up.
Yay.
All right, here we go, and share the screen, and boom, shakalaka. There it is. Kavanaugh Roberts side with liberal judges on Planned Parenthood case by Alice Randolph, 12/10/2018. Okay, so this was years ago.
I want him to read the part of the article where it states, and I quote, they ran over with the liberals to kiss Planned Parenthood's ass. I want to see that part of the article.
Yeah. Supreme Court on Monday declined to review whether states can block Planned Parenthood and other abortion providers from their Medicaid programs, passing on a pair of cases that would have served as the first major abortion test for the court's new conservative majority. Conservative majority, my ass.
It is a conservative majority, but it's not conservative enough for Vonhelton, the guy who is just advocating for the government to, intervene into a private entity to bend them to their will.
We had one conservative.
Vonhelton is a bully. He's a bully. He is the troll. He's the bully. And YouTube has recognized that. He has been kicked off multiple platforms, and now it has actually been archived. Folks, Vonhelton is a harasser and a cyberbully. That's the truth.
On the Supreme Court. His name was Justice Scalia, and they murdered his fucking ass.
They murdered him, just like John Denver.
Justice Thomas is pretty good.
Justice Thomas is...
I don't know. You'd have to be kind of a hardcore Vonhelton guy, I guess, to kind of know this. But if you're new to this craziness that is Vonhelton, he actually has a conspiracy theory where Hillary Clinton and Tipper Gore had John Denver assassinated. Yeah.
Pretty good. But is he a true conservative? No. None of them are. They're conservative in name only. Okay, but there it is. It's from the Politico. There you go. It's from Politico. But left-leaning magazine, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But yeah, Kavanaugh and Roberts side with liberal judges on Planned Parenthood case. All right. So it's all bullshit, man. They've had years to fix this shit. They have no intentions of fixing nothing. If you're expecting the Supreme Court or the Congress to fix anything, you're barking up the wrong tree. You might as well shit in one hand and piss in the other, because you're not going to get nothing. You're not going to get nothing. All right? You're not. Now, you did have a savior in Washington, D.C. by the name of Donald Trump, but they kicked his ass out, didn't they? So now you ain't got nobody. Now you ain't got nobody.
They gave him a good Zets and the Tookas.
Yeah. Yep.
And now we have Vice President Joe Biden.
Yeah. Yeah, we have President Kamala Harris and Vice President Joe Biden, because that's exactly what you got, whether you believe it or not.
Someone's butthurt in the comment section. You're adorable, Irv. You just say the same old shit over and over again. You don't make the laws. Well, you don't make the laws either, there, pal. You're nobody, just like everyone else here.
You don't get to make the laws either, there, pal. Like, what the hell? What? No. No, you're right. Lawmakers make the laws, and there's actually objective laws that you can look at. Now, mind you, some laws, and speaking of Constitution, constitutionally are to be interpreted by those people that we put in power. Oh, not me, I'm not American, but in my country as well, that we put in power, right, to do those jobs. But that's just, again, look, doesn't he look like he's on the edge of trying to push a turd out or something? Or fucking he lost his fucking... He's like a kid who just got the ice cream cone and he just didn't even get the first lick and it just dumped out on the hot fucking pavement. And he's watching it melt right now. That's... God, man. It's just a sad soul.
Here, lady.
Here's the thing. Righteous anger, which you're nothing even remotely associated with. Let me tell you something, okay? Let's be clear about that. Let's bring it up, okay? I am a constitutionalist. I have spent my life studying the Constitution of the United States as well as the various state constitutions. All right? I'm very proud of that fact. So when I tell you something from the Constitution, you can verify it by go looking it up yourself. Wow, what a concept. Get off your lazy fucking ass and go verify what I say truly is from the Constitution, because you're going to find that it is. Wow, what a shock. But, you know, hey, you want to get on here and talk shit, that's fine. I don't care. You can talk all the shit you want. The problem is that I'm right. Deal with it. You know? Deal with it.
Deal with it. You're funny, Vaughn. Deal with it.
Well, these people are so fucking idiotic that they can't fucking take 2 seconds to put something in a fucking internet search bar. Really? Are you really that fucking lazy that you can't put something in an internet search bar and look it up yourself? Holy shit, man. I would hate.
You mean like, you know, like chocolate possibly killing your dog? Right?
To claim that. I would hate to want to admit to something like that. I would.
These people are not...
Coming from the guy who's been caught modifying his Skyrim to have real horse vaginas and gangbangs with dogs. I mean, I'm just saying, and that's what he would be afraid of admitting to people? I don't know.
Bright, Vaughn. You know that. These people aren't very intelligent.
No, probably not. Let me try to... Okay, he says he didn't get the right link. I don't know how the fuck he got the wrong one, but I'll give it to him again. Okay, try that one.
Be careful who you give the link to.
I'm giving it to Solar Marshal.
Okay.
Yeah, he's him and Iron Butterfly, or Indigo Butterfly. I mean,
That's fine. They're good people.
yeah.
They're good people.
And I got a Davida, honey. Don't you know that I love you? And I got a Davida, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? He's wanting the YouTube link. Okay, fuck, you know.
Yeah, he told me on Facebook that he wasn't doing well today.
Oh,
Yeah, let me get him a YouTube link.
folks.
That he wasn't doing well today.
Right. Yeah, if you're not feeling well, fuck, man, you know, it's all good.
We got another guy out here. Let's see what they have here. We keep the laws. Irv just whines about them. Move on. You're wrong always, every time. Well, we actually have a series called Vaughn Was Right up, and we're up to number 61 now, 64?
63, yeah.
So
apparently if I make a playlist just fucking spewing any fucking verbal diarrhea that fucking drops out of my toothless, stinking Kentucky rat trap fucking mouth and just call it I'm right, that means you're right. We've went through many of those videos, folks. And spoiler alert if you haven't watched them, and I know this is going to be shocking, but Vonhelton has never been right in any of them. Any of them. In fact, 2 back-to-back ones contradicted each other. It's madness, folks.
someone who's awful wrong, you're awful right a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
For someone
63
who's
times
wrong.
I was right. Okay, here's another fucking troll made another fucking sock account. His name is I have 86 sock accounts. Good, I'm going to ban every one of them. So please come back in. I'll ban every fucking one of them. Okay, I'm going to put you in.
Vaughn's pissed off. He's in an uproar today.
Well, yeah, I got a fucking strike on my account for no legitimate reason. So fuck yeah, I'm mad. Absolutely, I'm fucking mad. I have every right to be mad. I have every right to be mad. I'm entitled to my medical opinion. Fuck. I mean, I worked it out. I cleaned shit to get where I'm at, folks. I literally cleaned shit to get where I'm at.
To get where he's
YouTube
at.
has no right to tell me
To get, folks, everything around him, his achievements of living in a trailer that his mother bought on land that she provides in her backyard at 57 years old, cannot generate any income, has literally put himself in a state of disability to the point where he's actually trying to get state funding because he sat on his ass for fucking 30 years drinking Mountain Dew, eating processed food. I mean, folks, his physique says it all.
I don't have an opinion. There you go, Solar Marshall. How you doing, man? He's here. If you don't want to come in, that's fine, Solar Marshall. If you're under the weather, get better, dude. Get you some Pepto-Bismol in you, and which I mentioned in my video also, by the way. I mentioned that in my video also, Pepto-Bismol. But get you some Pepto-Bismol in you so that you'll get to feeling better and get on your feet again. Because we want you on your feet again. Definitely. Yeah, I've felt better in the past too, man. I tell you, man, when you got Montezuma's Revenge, it ain't no fun, man. I tell you, it ain't no fun. Speaking of food, I need to go get my food because I left it in the damn nuker. I need to go get it.
Oh, Vaughn left it in a nuker.
Oh God, don't leave us with J-dubs. Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Oh shit, that happened to her. Okay.
Just do a little garden.
What did we miss there? Oh, we got some mukbang, folks. Mukbang.
Oh, Vaughn left it in a nuker.
Ah, fuck it. We'll just let it play. We'll let it go. We gotta endure it, folks. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please.
Trying to make an even amount of seeds.
Who are you talking to? There's like literally nobody watching your fucking shitty video, dude. Other than guys like me that just want to revel in the fact that these two clowns got hit for harassment and cyberbullying.
Oh, and I also got a strike on Facebook for doing karaoke of one of the songs.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to have to remind Facebook that karaoke is legal in all 50 states. And even many countries in Europe.
Now, I don't know the specific laws of all the different states or anything, but karaoke is kind of a murky area. Like, yeah, it's okay to do karaoke, and I know that there's, like, karaoke Wednesdays at all these places and stuff. But, it's touchy, especially when you're on platforms like Facebook and stuff. It's definitely a weird gray area in there. That's all I'm saying.
They really are after you, huh, Vaughn? They really don't want you to do anything.
They don't like.
All right, so let's play What is Vonhelton Eating? Maybe someone knows that watched it. Maybe I missed when he said it. Looks like I'm not going to say because I think I already do. I already know. I think I did see this part. What do you guys think he's eating? And let's get specific.
Me. They do not like me. Not at all. They don't like the fact that I tell the truth. My goal is to free people.
That's a good thing.
That's right. Solar Marshall says, "How's it going, John?"
Life's good. Just doing a little garden here. getting ready for work. I got work here in about an hour, half an hour or so.
Oh shit! About half an hour. Damn.
Just do a little garden, put my shoes on, go to the bus, go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Another day in the paradise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get tomato beefsteak.
Mm.
They get to be kind of fat.
Mm-hmm.
Start indoors in a sunny location 6 weeks before warm weather. Transplant them in a full sun area. Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to transplant these into the actual ground, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, I got a little spot over here.
Oh, okay. We will do a show another day. Well, hey, like I said, Solar Marshal, get to feeling better. Get you some Pepto-Bismol so it'll coat the inside of your body and shit, and hopefully it'll, help you get better.
Inside of your body and shit.
Well, these seeds are tiny. These tomatoes.
I'll tell you, man. Pepto-Bismol and NyQuil, man. I fucking live on that shit. Not just NyQuil though. NyQuil is weak as water. You want NyQuil cold and flu.
He lives on that shit, folks. And this may be some interesting insight here into the psyche of Vonhelton. I wonder how many years he's been dousing himself with the fucking. I'm sure he's meaning when he's sick, when he's bad sick with the chills, but I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's been NyQuil the whole time. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, I like NyQuil.
Because I had
like
somebody
it.
said,
I love it.
Damn, Von, you told me to take NyQuil and it's not doing shit. I said, dude, it's not NyQuil. It's NyQuil cold and flu. Okay, you want the NyQuil cold and flu. If you get regular NyQuil, it ain't gonna do shit. You want NyQuil cold and flu. That's the one that's powerful. That's the one that's gonna kick the bug a new asshole.
Someone asked next to Vaughn, and I think they're talking about. That might be just a design on the box, but it might not be. They were asking, maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot, if it was a poop scooper or a fly swatter, and I would say to that it's a trick question because at the Vonhelton, well, first of all, I'm still not convinced he even owns either, but if he does, it's a dual purpose. It's both. It would function as both. I'd be more inclined to think that maybe there would be a fly swatter around because he has the gnat trap there. And he, like Reverend Shanny and Emo and all the other cows, another common trait, they all like to eat and live out of their bedrooms. Me personally, there's a few things that I do in my bedroom which we're not going to discuss here other than sleeping. But I'm just saying, eating typically isn't one for me personally. I just never been that kind of guy that... I know people do it. Listen, I'm not judging you. I'm not calling you a... That alone does not make you a lol's cow. Just because once in a while you have breakfast in bed or you fucking... I know people that do that. I'm not saying anything about it. I'm just saying for me, I'm not into it, right? So I just don't live out of my bedroom. I don't get it. Why?
That's the one you want.
Why?
In an octopus's garden in the shade.
They don't really give you that many seeds, huh?
Well, you don't need that many. I mean,
Well, you don't know which one's going to sprout, which one's not, right?
Well, that's true. That's very true. Especially when you're dealing with GMO food. Because them GMO seeds, man, they may not sprout at all, May not fucking sprout at all. What do you want, puppy? You're not getting the spaghetti. Sorry.
How's the puppy doing, Vaughn?
Puppy's doing fine. Puppy's got food. Puppy's doing good. It's nice outside, and
Oh, I'm glad I'm out here gardening, doing a little garden work.
yeah, man, it's supposed to get up to 80 today, 81 today, man. Wow.
Oh, really? 81 today?
Mm-hmm.
Holy Moses.
Of course, I'm a lot farther south than you, so
Ain't too
Yeah,
bad.
it's
It's supposed to be high 60s today.
mm-hmm.
So I got my cucumbers in. I got 2 different cucumbers, and I got 1 beefsteak tomatoes. So I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 tomatoes and 10 cucumbers, 5 of each. But I'm not gonna plant them all. I'm just gonna whatever ones grow the nicest, and then I put the ones that are nice into the ground.
Right.
All right, now we need some water. We need some more soil to cover them up. So let's get some more soil. Don't continue talking amongst yourselves as I hang out.
Nice.
Solar Marshall says I
want to do a show with Solar one day because he's interested in Judaism, and I was wondering maybe if you're up for it, Vaughn and Solar.
Oh, just not that anybody really cares, but one thing I did catch, Solar Marshall went from being whatever he was before to becoming a Christian and forgiving Vaughn, and then Vaughn has now convinced him to become a pagan, but apparently J-Dubs is going to teach him how to be a Goy Jew as well. So
we have a hangout discussing different questions, having like an open discussion about religion.
Really, John, my talk with you, it seems like there ain't too much difference between what we believe. Even though I'm a pagan and you're a Orthodox Jew, there really isn't that much difference. Like I said the other day, the original story of Moses from ancient Sumer.
Yeah, there's a lot of difference. Vonhelton is just coming to the realization, though, that he can hang out with someone that has a different belief, either politically or religiously, and still have things in common. So he's blown away. He's like, well, jeepers, paganism's a lot like Judaism because we can sit and talk about fucking, dog shit on my floor and stuff. So, I mean, and you're cool with it, and I'm cool with it. So, I mean, I guess we're all the same. Anyways.
Is more or less the same as your story. As a baby, he was put in a boat of reeds and floated down the river, and a rich woman grabs him up and raises him as her own, and everything pretty much tracks in that regard. So there's not a whole lot of difference, and as you claimed, there is no predominant sin nature about a man, and I agree with that, because in the ancient Sumerian writing of the Garden of Eden, there was no mention of us being fallen. There was no mention of a snake. I don't know where. Now, you guys come up with the snake. I don't know where you come up with the snake, but there was no snake. Not in the Sumerian version, anyway. But
what really bugs me about when Vaughn talks about this bullshit is because it's again like anything else. He has half truths kind of mixed with stuff that's just he's got wrong. And, like, he keeps referring to these, like, Sumerian fucking writings and the fucking this and that. I mean, there's cuneiform text, and there's all these, like, fucking, tablets. Like, there's a lot that they have discovered about the people that lived in that area. But the mythology and stuff didn't come to the, like, Babylonians for the most part. Now, there are traces of it. You can watch it other than just the names of the deities and worship of the deities. You can see fragments of some of these stories, but most of what they have, they didn't have like a pantheon the same that the later Babylonians did. And they also didn't necessarily have the same kind of cohesive story, right? Like a lot of stuff that Vaughn pulls from he's actually referring to the Epic of Gilgamesh, which was Babylonian, right? So there are fragments of these stories, but mostly what you have from the earlier civilizations and cities were like these things alluded to in like Jeepers poems, songs, certain rituals that would refer to things. But it just bugs me because he always fucking. Anyways, sorry. Let's go.
We pretty much track. I mean, we're not that far removed from one another, which is good. And like I said, Judaism has pagan roots. They can go back to Kabbalah Judaism and be pagan as they want to be. Kind of like the name of that song. What was that song? Something as you want to be. I forget it. Anyway. Something like that. I think it was a punk song. I don't remember.
What's going on? What are you eating there, Vaughn?
Chef Boyardee spaghetti and meatballs, man.
You live off of Schwann's and meatballs and spaghetti and all that good stuff. You're almost as bad as me.
I'm a closet Italian, man.
You think Chef Boyardee is Italian?
So there we go, folks. I think I saw HD get it. It was Chef Boyardee spaghetti, and Vonhelton thinks that makes him a closet Italian. Now I'll give him a bit of leeway here. I think he is just trying to make a joke, but yeah, I don't think that qualifies as Italian cuisine, folks. What do you think? I personally don't. I was never a Chef Boyardee guy. I mean, we had the ravioli and that kind of stuff. I mean, I think everyone had it for lunch at one time or another. It's not that I don't like it. It's just I never buy it. It's just personally, I'd rather just make spaghetti. But and the weird thing with it though is if I do eat it, I prefer just to eat it cold out of the can. Is that weird? Is that wrong? Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. One thing I do know for sure is that Vonhelton and J-Dubs just got a YouTube strike for harassment and cyberbullying.
The closest thing to it, huh?
Closest thing to it, man. Yeah. Well, like I said, I wasn't in New York long enough to be declared a permanent resident, but I was in there long enough to pick up on the habits, good and bad. So,
what are some good New York habits, Vaughn?
Good New York habits?
Yeah.
Give me about a week and I'll get back to you.
That's a tough question.
Give me about a week and I'll get back to you, okay?
Well, you say the good and the bad.
I'm trying to be fair.
Trying to be nice, right?
Fair, man. I'm trying to be fair about it. But, what do you want, puppy? What do you want, puppy dog? Oh my God, come here. You know, for somebody that's being thrown out the window, you look pretty good. Have you been thrown out the window today? Have you been thrown out the window today? See, I'm thrown into that big old fluffy comforter over there.
Folks, I don't want to break any hearts, but take a look at midnight. I hate to say it, but that dog is already dead. It's already dead, just like the other fucking 6. And his cats. His kids. His beard.
Hey, I ain't gonna hurt this puppy. Lord, no. See, we wouldn't hurt no puppy. We wouldn't hurt nobody. No. We're good animals. Animals love us. Animals love us, don't they? Yeah, they do. See how the good dog you. You need to go to sleep. You're yawning.
Boy. All right, let's put some water on here.
Just a little bit. Not much. You don't want to drown them.
I'll put some spring water on it.
Just a little bit.
Some good clean water.
Yep. Cool, clear water, man. Puppy, what do you want?
What I'll do is I'll put a hole in the cap.
And use it as a spritzer? Yeah, there you go. Good idea. Good idea.
So what do we got here? We got liquid if you drink it. That's what I need for my stomach. Yeah, I got a stomach bug, huh?
Folks, this is the individual dude coming at you for a sec here, folks. Folks, can you help out a brother in Christ? Can you help out a brother for a second and give me a few thumbs up out there, folks? Folks.
I hate having a stomach bug. Stomach bugs are not good. One time I had really bad cramps. Like I had too much lemonade once, and the lemon like burnt the hole in my stomach lining.
You're killing me, J-Dubs. You're killing me. You're dead weight. You're fucking dead weight, man. God damn it.
All right, we got a little water in there.
Yep, got a little water in there.
Take this thing off. Put
Yeah.
the top on.
Yeah.
We got a greenhouse.
Effect. Mm-hmm. Now, is there a couple of holes in there for some air or not?
It doesn't.
The bottom has holes, doesn't it? Bottom has holes, doesn't it?
The bottom does not. It doesn't look like there's any holes.
Oh, well, you might want to put one little hole in there so they can get some
Are
air.
you sure it didn't come with holes?
Oh, it didn't come with holes. Well, then leave it.
I mean,
be.
if it didn't come with holes, I don't want to test it. I don't want to.
Told you to put the.
Wait a minute. He just established that there's no holes in it. Maybe put a hole in it. I don't know. It didn't come with holes in it. Oh, it didn't come with holes in it? What?
Lid on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't say nothing about holes.
Okay.
190 IQ.
There you go.
Folks.
That's my little greenhouse.
Okay,
Put
there's
in
your
the
little
spot here.
greenhouse. Right. There's your little greenhouse. Yep. Mm-hmm. Outstanding.
Outstanding, Leonard.
Yep.
Leonard.
You're drinking aloe vera? Can you drink aloe vera? I didn't know you could drink that shit. Can you drink it?
Tatted Jedi donated $8 through Super Chat for cigarettes. I can't stand these two half-wits. Morning Secular.
Well, praise Jesus, brother. You're absolutely right, and thank you for the $8, brother. And I gotta confess, I got a confession in front of the Lord here. He's great, and I actually found an old stale pack of fucking Pall Malls in the back. It was in Shanny's crease in her crevasse, and it fell out. It's been there a year. Anyway, sorry.
No NyQuil, no Pepto-Bismol. He's drinking aloe vera. Okay. All right. Well, very good. Very good, man. Very good.
All right. Do a little cleanup here.
Yep.
Don't want to make the place look like too much of a mess.
That's right.
So what do you got planned for the day, Vaughn?
Not a whole hell of a lot, actually. Probably work on my mods a little bit more, get them finished up, and probably
New
do some
mods.
picking up around the house a little at a time.
A little at a time. You're not gonna do shit, Vaughn. You're gonna sit there and fucking wank off to fucking horse vaginas and dog gangbangs, whatever other sick little modifications that you made. You're probably gonna dig that fucking Chris Chan sweater out that's hanging up there. You're probably gonna throw that on over top of your dirty old fucking. Oh man, tits are coming in nice. I think he's definitely past it. He's got to be. He needs a training bra. Let's just address the elephant in the room, folks. It's time that someone had the talk with Vonhelton and got him. Just, we need someone to talk to him and explain to him about, that period in his life where he's blossoming. And, he's got to start saddling them up and maybe wearing deodorant and maybe start showering. And
Of course, I can't be on my feet for any length of time, but I can sit down on the couch and pick up some shit that way. And so I'm going to do maybe a little bit of that. Might even get energetic and go outside and enjoy this 81-degree weather. Go outside and
do a little garden.
Yeah, well, go out and race cars, actually.
Race cars,
Go out and race my die-cast cars, yeah. Yep, go out and race my die-cast cars. Okay, the acid problems would be Pepto-Bismol then, yeah.
You're drinking too much acidic stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Lay off the citrus.
Yep, got to lay off the citrus. You're drinking too much acidic shit. Lay off the citrus, take you some Pepto-Bismol, and you'll be fine. Pepto-Bismol, like I said in my video, Pepto-Bismol coats your inside. Acid problems, yeah. That's what Pepto-Bismol is. It's an antacid.
man, I got some acid problems, man.
Dave's not here, man. It's me, Dave. Open up. I got the stuff. Dave's not here, man. Dave's not here. Aloe works. Read about it. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. I'd rather have natural than artificial anyway. But I am totally not against natural herbs and stuff because I mean that comes right out of the ancient writings, man. Here, take this herb. Here, take this. Do this. They tell you what to take. But yeah. Oh, and that's another thing YouTube mentioned. They said, unless you tout the medical pharmakia, which we know is black magic. That's where pharmakia comes from. It comes from the words black magic. And pharmakia is where we get the word pharmacy from, for those of you that don't know. So whenever you go to the pharmacy, you're performing black magic. Did you fucking know that shit, folks? Yeah. Raise your hand if you didn't know it. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Look it up. Pharmakia is a word for black magic. And that's where we get our word pharmacy from. It's true. Absolutely true. You can look this shit up. You don't have to take my word for it. You can look it up.
Coming from the guy who dumps NyQuil down his asshole. Get fucking high. Guaranteed that's what he's doing, folks. Guaranteed.
Yeah, boy. You can look that shit up. Yeah, I'll look into it. I will look into it. I may get me some, actually. I may get me. I didn't know you could drink aloe vera. If you can drink it, then I'll get me some. Because I need all the help I can get, man. I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart, man. I think just the power of the gods, I think, is keeping me together, man. Damn. Seems like every time I turn around, something's falling apart on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how's that going?
I'm doing all right.
How's that working out, man?
The gods have a plan. They need to hurry with that plan, but they got a plan. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But they got a plan. Now, puppy, what do you want?
The plan involves Vonhelton sitting around doing absolutely nothing proactive.
You need to be outside, puppy. You don't need to be in here. You need to be outside. Sun's shining, birds are chirping. You need to be outside, dog. You be outside playing with another dog. Have a good time. Outside and have a good time. Play with them other dogs. Well, that puppy runs them other dogs ragged, man. They don't have a chance. Them other dogs is about 10 times her size, and she runs them ragged, buddy. She'll just take off she'll go around the yard 90 mile an hour, and them dogs trying their best to keep up. They can't keep up with her at all. They can't do it. She's just too fast for them. She's like Speedy Gonzalez, man. That's the fastest little dog I ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen a dog like that.
All right, Lauren.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up?
Just got some kibasi in the oven.
Oh, wow.
For my lunch before I go to work.
Yeah.
I'm cutting it kind of close, but...
You're cutting it very close, dude. It's quarter till. You're cutting it very close.
The bus comes at 1:20, so...
Oh, at 1:20, okay. Well, how long does it take for you to walk down to the bus station?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Are you still cutting it close?
Yeah, I live close.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So what's the last topic of the discussion before we get going?
I don't know. YouTube sucks, and I may go to Rumble and Odyssey.
Yeah, definitely.
YouTube's going to start their draconian shit. I just shut my channel down like I did before.
I wouldn't shut your YouTube channel down, but because you can come back in a week, and we'll try to be good boys.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. In the meantime, I'm going to get a Rumble account.
Of course.
Yes, of course. I'm going to get a Rumble account and an Odyssey account.
I think Rumble is probably the best, and Odyssey.
I went to Utah Gun Exchange.
Yeah, what happened?
UGE Tube, they call it, Utah Gun Exchange. I went to their website and uploaded a bunch of videos. They claimed that they were for free speech. They claimed that they were conservatives. They claimed that they were pro-gun. All right, I have my video. I didn't even have my videos up for a month before here come the YouTube trolls flagging all my videos, and UGE deleted my videos. Yeah, well, so much for freedom of speech, So I haven't done anything with my YouTube account since, and I ain't gonna, because they listen to the trolls and not me. You listen to your content creators, guys, not trolls. All right.
Yeah.
And so that's when I started uploading my videos to BitChute, and BitChute basically told the trolls, go fuck yourself. We're going to leave this shit up there. And I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah. BitChute is bad. It's not too bad. I like BitChute. I haven't been uploading there lately, but I have to get back into BitChute. I haven't had time. I haven't had time to deal with social media.
No one cares.
I haven't had time. But I like BitChute. I haven't the Facebook. I want to get back into these. Well,
I want to put it back a sec.
And BitChute basically told the trolls, go fuck yourself. We're going to leave this shit up there. And I got to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah. BitChute is bad. It's not.
Folks, what you're about to see is an optical illusion, the result of Vonhelton's lumbar cushions.
Too bad. I like BitChute.
Right about there, folks. This is a man that claims that he is fit as a fiddle, a welterweight champion. The gods are shedding the pounds by the 20. 20 pounds at a time, folks. And he doesn't have man boobs or a belly. And he definitely doesn't wear adult diapers.
Shoot, I haven't been uploading there lately, but I have to get back into BitChute.
Oh, J-Dub.
I haven't had time. I haven't had time to deal with social media. I haven't had time to do much. I want to get back into Twitter. I want to get back into Facebook. I want to get back into these. Well, I want to transition from Twitter and Facebook to new social media sites. There's, matter of fact, I have them here. There's Parler that I want to get back into. I want to be able to go back there. MeWe is also another site I want to get into. Sipula, Rumble, Telegram. And I also have a Twitch, but Twitch is just as bad. Twitter, people, if you gotta reach out. We have to start. I gotta spend a day or two, maybe Friday when I'm off. Friday. When's Friday? 2 days from now. Maybe Friday we'll do a special alt media special live stream. Maybe that's what we'll do. You know what we'll do is I open up a StreamYards channel, and I won't stream it to YouTube. Or maybe I private stream it, and then I'll download it and then upload it to a other third-party media, and I'll just curse and scream, and then you can act like animals, and we could talk about whatever we want to talk about, and then we'll upload it afterwards to the alt media sites. That may be what we do. So Friday on this channel, for those who are watching, Friday I'm going to put out a special live stream. We're going to do on StreamYards, private. It'd be streaming to YouTube. You can't access it, but you can get here. So if you want in, you have to email. Email the show and say that you want to be part of the private show.
There you go, folks. If you want in, you want to be part of the show.
That will be it. Then we'll just have people that are just able to come in to the StreamYard link.
Just keep in mind this whole time Von's in there fucking pinching a loaf, right? I'll guarantee if it even lasts till I didn't see the end. I'm not sure if this will cut off before he comes out, but I'm willing to take a bet that he doesn't wash his hands. You're not going to hear any water running. No.
and they won't be able to see anything other than the StreamYard link, and would be like closed out, and we'll pre-record it. If that's what we have to do, Vaughn. Pre-record shows and voice our opinion, pre-record, and say all the nasty things in the world, and then just put it on Rumble, put it on Odyssey, put it on BitChute. That's what we have to do. Or maybe I'll open up a Christian, Muslim, pagans, and Jews channel on different media, alt tech. We could do that too. We could play the game. Ladies and gentlemen. We could play the game. Oh, I love these new glasses. Aren't these new glasses awesome? I like the way they look. But yeah, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight back. We got a small voice here. I don't expect to have 100 million subscribers. I don't expect to have 100 million people on social media. But as long as we got a few good people, 20 people, 30 people consistently watching us and like us.
Well, the good thing is at least millions will be spared. I'll throw that out there. Thank goodness that millions will be spared. If you look closely in the crack of that door, folks, you can see Vonhelton working it. You can see some movement in there, folks.
Us and want to be part of the family. We got Solo Marshall. We got Vaughn.
Oh.
We got a few people coming on, Indigo. That we're consistently friends, and we're part of the talk.
Quite a cavalcade of characters, and of course they've added this Rosalie character.
And we're able to voice our opinion. It'd be nice if I was able to do something here locally. If I was able to go to my local park and have like 3 or 4 people show up, and we can record it and have like a podcast. That'd be kind of cool too. I want to do things like that, but who has time to do that? Who has time when you got to work? Who has time when you got to get going? Speaking of getting going, I think we're gonna get going here. I think we're gonna call an end to the show. So email the email, and let people know. Let me know that you want to be part of that, and help out Vaughn. Support Vonhelton. Cash Out app. Support my channel. PayPal. I got a PayPal link.
We won't work.
PayPal is the best way to support me. All right, take care, Vaughn. If you don't hear me, that's okay. If you do hear me, take care. We'll see you soon.
That's it, folks. Vonhelton did not make it out, but I'm still willing to wager that he, if there's some way we can find out, folks, I bet you he does not wash his hands. But I do want to thank you all for joining me this morning. Is that romp again? I'm just savoring in the fact, if nothing else, that they got a slap on the wrist for, again, harassment and cyberbullying. It is now documented that Vonhelton is a bully. He is a bully, folks. And a troll. I'm gonna plead that case as well. There's other hangouts. Sorry, I keep calling them hangouts. Live streams of these or whatever they are that they did. We'll go through that. I think some of you seen. I think the Geek Room covered some of the stuff about H&R Block being his new lawyers. Father Judgment has the video, or had the video out, and actually he shared the link with me as well on that one. So there's lots of lulls to go around, folks, that we still need to go through. There's some other shit. Like for example, Emo actually porn bombed. Well, kinda. He purposely took a porn bombing incident on Rick Productions' new channel and put it on big screen, and then went back to his stream and bragged about it because Rick Productions was hanging out with people that Emo didn't like. So he purposely went over, blew up a porn bomb on large screen, and got his channel struck again. So thank you very much, Lady Starfire, for coming out this morning. Kristen Frost, Slander the Frost family, thank you very much. Honey Badger, thank you for coming out. Druid, everybody, thank you for coming out. And we'll see what we got coming up. Definitely a Weirdo Wonderland had a Jedi, thank you for coming out as well. We'll have maybe something, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. Maybe I might throw something together for a Vonhelton theater. Those will just be fucking random. And whatever else happens, I'm sure the stars will align and the lulls will flow. Folks, get the hell out of here. Have a good day and fuck off.